Coach, first off, congrats on the big win. I want to ask about a conversation you had with Kedrick Curtis back in the first half. Fired him up. He seemed to have responded well. What does that kind of say about the type of young man he is, the type of player he is, that he's able to respond like that?
Yeah, he's a phenomenal young man. He's going to be a special player in this league. I mean special because of who he is and his talent. I just challenged him. He wasn't playing like he can play. He wasn't playing hard enough. And a lot of kids pout and moan, and he's one that you can tell the truth to, and he takes it and he knows it, and then he goes and plays like that. And that's why he's going to be a special player, because you always don't have your best. But then if someone jumps you and you can go like that, then that's when you're special, right? And he's going to be unbelievable, and I give him hats off to him. I mean, he's an awesome kid. I love coaching that kid.
I want to ask about the 1-3-1 that you threw at times, and you had Slaventis that would come up from that middle point, come up and trap. Is that something you guys work on, or was that a wrinkle that you added to that?
Well, we have a little bit of adjustments within the zone depending on what they're doing. They were going a lot of two-guard front. We felt like we were letting the high post a little bit too easy, so we moved our guys around a little bit. Great observation by you, Jack. So it's a little bit of adjustment. The guys did a good job of carrying over the adjustment in the second half to make it a little bit harder for them. I mean, Bob's an unbelievable coach. I mean, I coached Division I for 20 years. He's as good as anybody at Division I. I can tell you that right now. He's an unbelievable coach, great human being, and he put us in some tough situations offensively today.
Yeah, I thought tonight, Coach, it was a complete team victory. Number one, we know, for lack of a better saying, the usual suspects are going to step up. But I thought, as I talked with Caleb, Kedrick Curtis, I thought Brian Belade had a pretty decent game. Camden Brewer hit some huge shots. And Demetrius, it's nice to see others. And when you look up at the scoreboard, a lot of double figures right there. It's got to make you happy. Ball distribution, passing, and then hitting the shots.
Yeah, absolutely. Total team effort. And, like you said, the usual suspects were there, but I thought the young guys really came along. I thought Cam's trip at the end of the half changed the game, really. And it started with a great defensive possession. He came over, rotated a ball screen, challenged the shot. Then Trey Rice made a great unselfish play to Sean Dillon. And then Sean Dillon made an exploration to Cam, and then Cam hit the shot. And I thought that really jump shot us, give some energy going into the locker room. And then Cam, Cam has struggled to shoot the ball, and he's a freshman that he can really shoot. But what I'm proud about him is he's never stopped working. He's never stopped competing. He changes the game on defense. I love those young guys, and they came to play today. And then Demetrius seems to rise to the challenge at the end of the game. Last 5 minutes, man, he's been really good in a lot of our wins. And, I love those young guys.
Yeah, a lot of these guys.
And Belade, Marfo. And when Brian Belade's playing out of position without Gabe Gillespie, he's really helping us out and doing a lot of things for sure. Sorry, Roger, I mean, cut you off.
That's fine. No, and a lot of these guys were the guy where they came from.
Yeah.
And now, as a freshman, sometimes you got to take little steps to adjust your game to the speed, to the size of everything. How has your team responded to the Ben Wilkins way?
Oh, they're terrific. I mean, those guys we brought in, those young guys, they're us. We say all the time, they're us. And what that means, they're unselfish, they're hardworking, great teammates, great people, and talented basketball players. We were lucky. We talked a lot, Roger. I inherited a lot of guys that were us.
Yes.
And now we've brought in guys. I love them. I mean, those guys and they're best friends. And Jimmy Moon, all the old guys have been great, but Jimmy Moon's their big brother, man. There's no one on campus with those freshmen. Jimmy Moon's not right there with them, showing them the ropes.
You know what? And that's great to hear that Jimmy's has done that for all his time here. He's passing it down, and hopefully the next group and the next group and the next group can pay it forward.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Coach, before we get you out of here, how do you guys build on this win? I mean, a great win, a quality win, especially how you pulled it out towards the end. How do you kind of build on this and keep the momentum rolling?
It's just it really, we talk all the time, it's DMGB. Doesn't matter, get better. Win or lose, we're gonna go to practice, we're gonna watch the film, we're gonna walk through some things, we're gonna prepare for Gannon. And then, they were off today, so they got a little bit of an advantage, and we want to play one of the best teams in the country on the road. So I think it's a great opportunity for us to go do something, and, they've done an unbelievable job, their staff, and turn that thing around, and it's just about getting better, and it never really changes. It's just, let's just keep getting better.
Well, Coach, congratulations on this win. Go enjoy it with your guys, and good luck the rest of the way.
I appreciate it, Jack.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Thank you, my friend.
Thanks again.
Yes, sir.
Dan, appreciate it, buddy. You guys take care, man.